Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Earth Magic Monday with Enfys Tarot. Today is January 20th, 2025. I know someone today who's celebrating a birthday. Happy birthday. If today is your birthday, happy birthday. We're going to be pulling from the Earth Magic cards and finding out how we can best connect with Earth Magic and Spirit and universal energy as we are diving into Monday, where so many people, even if you don't work the standard American Monday through Friday schedule, stuff is going on around you. You know, you see the school buses going, kids going to school, moms and dads going out, getting ready to start their day. There's the busy traffic, commuting, rush hour. You know, there's a thing, there's a way, there's an energy, there's a certain flow that begins on Mondays, and it's easy to get sucked up in that current and then forget to be sort of connected and grounded and tapped in. So I like to do Earth Magic cards on Mondays because it really helps me, and I hope it helps you too, to get that sense of connection and grounding and set an intention for the week. You know, like have something to focus on, a focal point to keep coming back to, a little touchstone that you can keep referring to through the week when things start to get crazy or you start to get disconnected and distracted. So, okay, here we go. Enough talking. Let's start pulling these cards. I'm thinking this is the way. Okay, so we've got, and just for the record, when I pull the Earth Magic cards, I pull them all upright. Even if they come in reverse, for this deck specifically, I just listen to the card and look at what it's saying. So fire, passion. We're starting out with passion today, which is pretty exciting. Let's see what's coming in next. Radiance coming in next. Fire and passion, radiance, summer solstice. Really something to say for these. Emergence. Yeah, I think we're all being asked to just get out there and do the thing. Just be alive and just really put our energy out there. It's cold. It's winter, right? And most of the United States, at least, especially, you know, on the East Coast of the US, it is like really cold, and it's going to be up to us to bring the warmth, to bring the energy, to keep the vitality going and moving and shaking. Generations, ancestors, desert vision quest, lake stillness, and clouds, shape-shifting. Okay. All right. I want you to put yourself in a place of meditation. All right. This is very core energy, very root chakra energy messaging coming through here. This week, as you are going through your week, see if you can take a few days, a few times this week to do some really good breath work meditation where you are focusing on your root chakra and really getting grounded and really acknowledging all of that fiery, passionate, hot energy that you have. This is what, it's like our internal furnace, you know, it's what is going to keep us moving even in this cold, dark time of the year. And with this, being able to harness this is reminding me of the Strength card in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. It's like you're sitting on all of this power, you're sitting on all of this energy, and you're connected to Source, right? And then you're allowing yourself to sit in stillness with that energy. And that is how the shape-shifting begins. When we're not constantly releasing this power all the time in our daily life, when sometimes we sit with it and allow it to transmute and transform us, that is when the shape-shifting occurs. So this is really a very clear message about taking the time this week to meditate. You've got passion, radiance, emergence, leading into generations and ancestors, right? This is really about tapping into core root chakra energy. And then you're being asked to do something with it. Vision quest. Start doing those meditations and allowing yourself, I mean, pick something on YouTube. You know, if you're not someone who meditates very often, that is completely okay. Pick a 5 to 10 minute meditation on YouTube that allows you to do a visionary walkthrough style meditation that focuses on root chakra energy, all right? And sit there in stillness and feel that energy, feel that power that you are generating. You're sitting on it, you know, it's already yours. You are the generator of it. And allow it to change you, allow it to shapeshift, allow it to transform you into the being that you want to evolve into next, all right? I'm thinking we're ready to go ahead and pull some Rider-Waite-Smith cards and get some more, like, I don't know, what are we pulling these Rider-Waite-Smith cards for today in terms, like, because I feel like this really laid it all out. Like, we know what to focus on, we know what to do with it. What is this going to result in by doing this? What are some of the gains that we will receive? How is this going to change us? What are the benefits of doing this? That's what we're going to ask the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. How is this going to change us? What are the benefits of doing this week? What do we need to know about it? How are we going to evolve as a result of this meditative exercise, focusing on the root chakra and allowing that power to transform us? What will be the benefits? All right. Change. We've got the death card coming in. Look at this. Shape-shifting and death. Change. We're ready to put something to an end and then move forward. Do we even need to pull any more cards? Do we? We're going to release some of the conflict. You know, the 5 of Wands represents often internal conflict, okay? Sometimes we have this energy, we don't know where to put it. We don't know what to do with it. And when we're not present to it and we don't acknowledge it and create an action for it, it finds its own ways. You know, it comes out in anger, resentment, sharp tongue, being flustered, being clouded. You know, it kind of gets all discombobulated internally, and then it just kind of like spits out where we don't really know why it's happening. So that's another benefit that we're going to gain. This card is in reverse. We're going to be able to clear some of that. We're going to be able to release some of that internal conflict because we're going to be able to really acknowledge this power, acknowledge this energy. The Magician. What a profound and beautiful message today. Look at this Magician card coming in. This is when we can manifest. This is the card of creation. This is the card, you see the figure in this card with one hand raised up and the other down, pointed to the ground. This is the energy coming in and bringing the source energy in and then creating things, manifesting things here on this plane of existence. All of the elements are set out on the table, ready to go. This week could be a really big, beautiful week for creating the changes and evolution and growth that we often are looking for and just don't really know exactly how to get there. Like, how do we do it? This is the week to do it. This is the week to do it. So you're sitting on this root chakra energy, it's time to really get still with that, really get clear with that, allow it to change us, allow it to omit things, eliminate things. We have this energy, right? We don't know what to do with it, and that's another thing that sometimes we do with it. We end up carrying things around, using that energy. We carry things around with us that we no longer need to carry around with us. It's okay to put those things down. We can we can send them to the light. We can send them down into the earth so that the earth can recycle that energy and put it to use. If we're using up our own root chakra energy to carry around these things that we no longer need to be carrying around, that is misuse of the energy. We could be doing much better things with this energy. And that's what we're being asked to do this week. Is there one more card that needs to come out? Queen of Swords. We were just talking about how we sometimes, when we have this energy, it comes out in sharp tongue. That's this. That's this. So allow this to work through. Justice. This is the correction. This is the corrective action. This is what to do with this. Four of Wands coming in reverse. You may feel a degree of instability, okay? Because things are going to be moving and shaking. But you got to focus on your core, your root chakra, your grounding. And when you focus on that grounding, you will have the stability. The Four of Wands are up and down no matter which direction they go, right? If they're upright, it represents stability and structure. If they're in reverse, sometimes it can represent feeling unstable, but the wands haven't changed. The wands are still standing straight. So you haven't actually lost your stability in anything. It's still there for you. You just might feel a little off center, and that's okay. Allow that. That's probably going to be accompanying the feeling of shape-shifting, the feeling of putting things to an end and completely letting them go, right? You're going to be feeling a little bit unbalanced, but there's also another message in this card. You see the 1111, watch out for signs, watch out for breadcrumbs this week. You'll have a better understanding of how the shape-shifting is going to occur, where you can be applying the manifestation, what you can be letting go of, what you can be transmuting and transforming. If you're looking for those angel numbers and those breadcrumbs, those signs and messages from Spirit through the week. All right, guys, I think that's enough for today. I will be here this evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for a 1-hour free live tarot reading. So it'll be first come, first serve. If you pop in, as soon as you get in there, if you have a question to ask, put your question in the comments section right away. That helps me to know who's in line, what the order of the queue is. Sometimes it gets a little bit tricky because I'm not working with an administrator on this. I just got to read through the comments. So if you can just pop a comment with your question in there tonight, I'll be happy to answer it. It will be first come, first serve, and I will have a hard stop at 8 p.m. That will be when I close it out. So I'll stop taking questions prior to 8 p.m. because I'm going to need to catch up and read for the people who have already gone in there. So anyway, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you might think about doing that now so that you get the notification for when the live readings come up. And if this message was beneficial to you, if you found any value in it, please consider liking and maybe sharing with your friends. I would greatly appreciate that. It would help me out quite a bit. Have a wonderful Monday. Be feeling the fuel today. Be alive today. Get grounded, do the meditative work, and you will see big, big changes and transformation in your life. Thank you so much for coming, and I will see you later.